Determine the equation of the following graph. Note, the graph will either have a positive or -1 coefficient. Well, the first thing we need to do is identify the type of function we're dealing with based off the shape of the graph. Now, this graph sort of looks like a parabola, but it's opening to the left and there's no bottom part to it. So that tells me that we're dealing with the square root function. So this is going to be something of the form y equals either plus or minus, we'll deal with that in a second, square root of x minus h plus k. So we just need to figure out then positive or negative, if that's necessary, and then the h and the k. Now, the square root graph generally does open upward here, so we don't need to flip the graph. So we'll just leave it positive on the outside of the square root. This particular vertex point, the starting point of the square root, has been shifted because it's usually starting at the origin. It's -4 on the x, and then -2 on the y. So in order to get us to shift over to the left by 4 units, we need to put x plus 4 underneath that square root because it goes in the horizontal changes go in the opposite direction of their sign. But we also need a vertical shift of down 2, and so we just put -2 on the outside of that function. And that gives us what we need.